Yay. It's working. Welcome to meditation class. I'm in my car. I'm parked outside of my parents' house. So I'm hoping I can connect to their Wi-Fi and do this live. I just went on a walk. For people who don't know anything about me, like in my personal life, I live down the street from my parents, so that's why I'm always over here. I live like literally 5 minutes down the street, which is just so crazy. It just worked out that way. I wasn't planning it, but here I am, and I live with my sibling, and the family's all together. It's very interesting because so much healing has taken place for me to like even want to be like living with my sibling and things like that. Like we would definitely fight when I was younger and stuff. So it's really cool that I have deepened my relationships with my family, and I'm lucky. But yeah, I'm sitting in the car because I just went on a walk. I walk my parents' dog. Did I say that already? Not every day, but like most days. She's a yellow lab. You've probably seen pictures of her or videos. Her name is Miley. But I'm sitting in the car. It's 3:17 p.m. and we're gonna meditate. Tonight I'm doing some classes. I'm taking some classes. So I wanted to just come live now. So here we are for class. I thought today we could do some sound, some breath with some sound, and really just release some energy, come into our body. That's always an intention of meditation with me, is getting us to feel more comfortable with the idea of being grounded, being rooted. Because for me, as I mentioned in some of the other meditations, it took me so long to like even know what that was, to be inside the body and like grounded and rooted, and like even it was almost disgusting to me, like the idea of like connecting with the earth. I was like, that's so scary. And the idea of like my body and the functions of it, like I remember in elementary school like learning about like, you know, organs and like different things like that, and I got really freaked out. I remember learning about bacteria and like just all these science things. It scared the shit out of me because I was like, oh my god, like there's these bugs inside of me. Like I was paranoid about it and just like scared to even look at my body, like know anything about my body. So it's taking me a really long time to get comfortable with like being relaxed, being grounded, and not feeling like I'm just like above, floating, like traveling around in the astral spaces and not in the actual earth space. So here we are on earth. Here we are. So I thought we could do a little breath, and then we're gonna do just some gentle visualization. I have this little image that was coming into my mind when I was tuning into like what we should do today. And it's just like a heart, I guess I would just describe it as like a heart compassion exercise. So for this, we're going to visualize, but if you'd like, you can also get a journal and you can write stuff down as well. So let's get started. For those who don't know, too, just briefly, this is the Ride Meditation Series. Today is day 11. Every day in December, we're doing live videos, meditating here on Instagram, and then I'm uploading them, saving them for people to watch later and go throughout their own schedule. And then they're also going to be on my YouTube page. So that's the spiel. Second spiel for this practice. To begin, I'm going to have a seated upward. Then you're going to lie down. If you'd like, again, you can get a journal. I always say get some water when you're meditating. Like, have your water. I'm going to drink mine. I just got this like little bag for my water bottle. I'm really excited about it. Anyway, yeah, so that's that. And then this is the silent practice. The background is silent. I will be talking and we will be connecting. But if you want music or anything, get yourself situated, play that in the background on your other device. And I'll give everyone about a minute to get comfortable. and then we'll start. I'm excited. I was like doing that. I went on a walk and I was driving back and I was like doing this in the car and I was like, oh, this feels good. We should do this in class today. So, feet flat on the ground, shoulders, roll them back. Sit up as straight as you possibly can. If you need back support, if you need any accommodations for your body, do whatever you need to be most comfortable. And we'll be here about 15-20 minutes. So situate yourself and adjust yourself accordingly. If you're getting uncomfortable, stand up, walk around. Like, you don't have to sit if you don't want to. You don't have to lie down if you don't want to. Everything is up to you. It's your body, and I want you to have permission, full permission. I don't need to give you the permission, but sometimes it's nice to hear. Sometimes it's nice to hear. If you need to go pee, pause the video, anything. Don't worry about it. Like, don't put too much pressure to do these things like perfectly. As we said, every probably time that we meditated in this challenge, or in this series, I'm calling it, it's a practice. So we can just try again and see. Every time we do things too, like, new information comes up from our intuition, from our guidance, from our body, like from our memories. Like, everyone is going to have a unique experience and every time it's going to be different. So feet flat on the floor. These are all suggestions. So let's get started. If you want, you can gently close your eyes. And I invite you to just bring your hands, palms facing up. We'll just take 3 deep breaths here together, breathing in through the nose, exhale out the mouth. Really taking up some space and making some noise with your breath. Don't be afraid to take up space with your breath. Just feeling the sensation of your stomach expanding, your belly pushed out, and as you exhale, gently coming back towards your chest. One more breath. And I just want you to imagine almost like a stream of water, blue, turquoise, magnificent, shining water, like a waterfall, is flowing up from the very highest of heavens, the cosmos, the heavens, the cosmos, whatever word you use to describe these things. The highest dimension of love, source consciousness, God. This waterfall of energy is flowing up, 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 and then back all the way down till it finally reaches your palms. Imagine it just washing over you like this warm, salty, beautiful ocean water, trickling down. Just really tuning into the sensation of blue energy, this turquoise light. What does that come in for you? How does that come in for you? Any memories, thoughts, feelings, associations? What does it remind you of? And as we continue this practice, just imagining this waterfall of light coming over your hands, dripping down your legs, all the way over to your tips of your toes. Like you're standing under the shower and everything's just washing off of you and flowing down, down, down. Almost like there's a drain underneath your body. just like in the shower. And any dirt, energetic, spiritual dirt, is washed away. And if you like, you can keep your hands like this throughout the practice. And as I mentioned earlier, any adjustments, I encourage you to take them if you want to bring your hands palms facing down. Again, whatever is most comfortable. And sometimes we don't know what is most comfortable. So try something and then you're like, oh, I don't like that. It's okay. You can go back to where you were before. Just like in yoga class, you might need some props or some different things to adjust you to stay in this position for longer. And we're going to begin doing just some different sound breath exercises. Just imagine releasing energy through these sounds. Bringing these sounds through your body so you can feel any sensation. Just like when you hum, you can feel that little buzz in your mouth. I want you to just tune into the sensations. Certain breath feels warm. Certain breath feels cool. Certain breath feels like it's moving in your stomach, your chest, like just noticing. So, before we begin, I'm going to take a big sip of water. I encourage you to do the same. For this, you can gently just gently open your eyes now. Just so you can see what I'm doing. And yeah, cheers. We're going to take a little water. So, this breath, I'm going to demonstrate and then we'll do it together. It's going to feel silly sometimes. It's okay. Just as we mentioned in another practice, when we make these different shapes with our face, like it can feel a little different, a little uncomfortable, a little like, this is weird. Just like allow yourself to experiment and explore and like imagine yourself as a child, like just having fun, playing and feeling into your experience. So we're going to be making like a ooh kind of with our mouth. So essentially we're going to be creating a loop, a little O, like imagine it's a O. But at the same time you're going to move your lips, like pulse your lips open. So we're going to breathe in through the nose. And as we exhale, it's going to be a like a pulsing sound. It feels really good. You can almost imagine the energy is like moving in your throat as you're doing this. So try to make a deeper noise, a deeper tone with your breath. And we're going to do this. The exhale is going to be as long as you comfortably can. We're going to try to bring it to at least 6, a count of 6, and we'll do a few of these together. So I'll do it again once more, and then we'll do it together. So breathing in, exhale, inhale, together now. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Almost like you're saying, whoa, 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 whoa. That's kind of the noise that you're wanting to make to create the like puckering sensation. So we'll do 2 more here. Breathing in. Exhale. Whoa, 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 whoa. 1 more. Exhale. Whoa, 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 whoa. Inhale. And then mouth, let it all go. So now the breath is going to look like this. We're going to breathe in, exhale. Really stretching your jaw open, making the sound ha, ha, ha. But like more breathy, and imagine the air is hot, it's warm, and you're just like blowing on a hot piece of food or something. Like cool it down with your breath. So we're going to do 5 of these together. So breathing in, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, final breath, exhale. Kind of like that sensation when you're dreaming and you're trying to scream and nothing comes out. Like, I'm like really just trying to let everything go out the throat. So the last breath, we were circling a vibration of energy through the throat, and now we're letting it go. And next breath is going to be, we're going to breathe in through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. It's going to be so like stretching your lips open just as we did before, but instead of widening it like a smile, it's going to be lips pursed together and your teeth will not be showing. You're going to go imagine almost from the bottom of your throat, energy's coming up, and it's like you're like have a snake coming out of you, like coming out. So before it was this, now we're going this way. So we're going to do 5 of these together. So breathing in. See, I even forgot. You're not going to have your teeth showing. You're going to just slack jaw, let it go. Just create a little loosening kind of in the muscles by your mouth. So again. Breathing in. Exhale. Breathing in. Exhale. Breathing in. Exhale. It's 3:33. So our next breath, we're going to breathe in through the nose, and we're going to exhale again out the mouth. But this time we're going to close our lips as we're exhaling out the mouth. That's confusing, right? I know. So I'll show you what it looks like. You're going to imagine almost like a buzzing sensation between your lips, and the energy is being like pulled out like a fruit roll up or something. It's stretchy, like elastic. It's stretchy. So breathing in, exhale. So there's a tiny little, creepy little hole in between your lips, and the energy is being like pulled out of you. So we're going to do 5 of these. Breathing in, lips together. Breathing in, exhale. It's almost like a vibration in between your lips. Breathing in, exhale. Breathing in, exhale. Final breath. Breathing in, exhale. So now we're going to do a breath pattern together, and we're going to do this for about 1.5 minutes. I'll keep the time. You just follow the breath. Do this at your own pace. You don't have to follow the same pace as me, but we're going to be breathing in through the mouth, out through the mouth. So it's going to be, it's kind of intense. So if you get dizzy, slow the breath down, get some water. Like, this is a little bit more of an intense breath. So we're going to be doing it about 1.5 minutes. Try to keep your breath slow. Don't try to rush. Don't try to push it too hard. But allow like the fire, the energy to like come up from your feet all the way up, and imagine like flames, holy fire, Reiki flames just coming up the body. We'll just bring a little Reiki in too, just to support if you're open to receive it. So we'll do this together, but again at your own pace. So it's so to begin, breathing in. And your stomach is going to be pushing in and out as you're doing it. So continuing this breath. 30 more seconds. 10 more seconds. Inhale, deep breath through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Slow it all down. We're going to close our eyes. If you haven't already, you can bring your palms facing down, just imagining that beautiful water continuing to flow throughout your body. Just noticing any sensation that came up with that short, more intense breath. It's normal if you feel some cramping, especially if you do this for longer. But we want to start very, very slow and easy when we do things like this. So we're just going to drop back into the body, back into our mind, back into our awareness. And just slow breath. Slow breath in the nose, out the nose. We'll stay here about 4 minutes. Allow yourself to have your own inner experience. So continuing your breath. We're going to bring in that Reiki energy just to support you through this grounding experience. So if you're open to receive, just setting that intention. Yes, I am. I'm open to receive this energy. See how long you can stretch your breath. As much as you comfortably can, making it an easy, slow breath. Rama is the symbol we use in Karuna Reiki. It helps assist in grounding the body. So it's a symbol, it's a sigil, it's a sound. And we're going to chant it. It's a little intense, it's a little loud. So I'm just going to bring that in. It helps with grounding. Rama can be also used to like clear energies and spaces. So it's my intention that we can like clear the space you are in now as much as you would like. Of course, if you don't want us to, the energy will not flow. But even though we're not together, the symbols and Reiki and stuff can be used throughout time, space. And one of those time-space dimensions is the internet realm. So on the video, we can send those energies through if you're open to receive. And just continuing your breath, you can slowly begin to bring awareness back to your body in the room you are in. Noticing the sensation of your back seated, or if you have lying down, or anywhere else you are, noticing the difference between your back and the place that's supporting it. You can slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Take one deep breath here with me, breathing in the nose, exhale out the mouth, loud, let it all go. Release. When you're ready, you can slowly open your eyes. And I wanted us to just do a little gentle touch practice, just with the face. I'm an esthetician, I love massage, so I love to incorporate facial massage and facial touch and reflexology into my meditations. So now that we've kind of like grounded ourselves, I want us to like give ourselves some love and some nourishment. And so I'm going to take my glasses off and I'm not going to be able to see you, but that way I can demonstrate. So again, feet flat on the floor. I want you to take your 3 fingers, place them above your eyebrows, and just do a little wiggle, jazz fingers, little tappy touch. Awaken the third eye. And back towards your scalp. So from the center of your eyebrows, your third eye, tap, 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 very gentle to the sides of your head, above your ears. I want you to take one finger, place them above your ears, that little divot, and just do circles, circles, circles. It might hurt. The other direction. This area is like so good for relaxing so much. In the jaw and the back of the head. Medium to light pressure. Now I'm going to have us take our thumbs. We're going to place upwards on our brow bone. So figure out where your eyebrows are. Everyone has a different shape. But underneath your eyebrows is your brow bone. So there's a formal word and all that, but let's not get into that. You can feel that. So can you notice where that bone really starts and begins? And it's really like upwards from wherever your nose is. Everyone's got a different shape, and it's going to be right in there. You're going to take your thumbs and you're going to place them pushing upwards, like you're lifting the brows. Then you're going to bring your pointer finger to the top of your forehead where it meets your hairline, and you're going to squeeze up with your thumbs and down with your pointer finger. Medium to light pressure. Oh, see, it's getting stuff moving for me, dude. My stomach, do you hear that? Just made it know my digestion's starting to move. That's great. So do this a few times. Then we're going to basically just squeeze our eyebrows. This in Dien Chen, which is Vietnamese reflexology. Our eyebrows are like our shoulders and our arms and stuff. So a lot of people have tension in their shoulders. So basically we're going to squeeze up and down with our fingers. So squeeze, 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 squeeze. Everyone's eyes are different too. So just be gentle around your eyes. You don't want to like be pushing on your eyelids. We're just working on the bone, basically. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. It feels so good. So then I'm going to have you take 2 fingers, so pointer and middle finger, and place them right at the edge of your nose. Move them down so they're flat. So your hands are flat. Move them down a little more. This is like a circle underneath your eyes. People call them the eye bags, but there's a bone here at the top underneath your eyes before you get to your cheeks. So we're gonna look for the start of that bone. So start at your nose, flat, come down a little bit, and go outwards so you can really feel the top of that bone and feel it flat. Now, take off all pressure. Don't push down, take off all pressure. If you're like me, who's double jointed, hyperextends, like just bend your fingers. And you're going to start pushing downwards with the lightest, most gentle touch. No pressure, 0 point. Just imagine it's like bouncing, like whoop, boop, boop. I'm bouncing on the skin. This just helps with lymphatic flow. Then we're going to almost scoop our cheeks. So we're flat here. We're going to go to the side and we're going to find that little divot wherever your cheek starts and just start moving. If you're like one of those people who had those like mini little skateboards as a kid, you guys know what I'm talking about? You remember like putting your fingers on it and imagine like your fingers were legs and they were like skateboarding. That's what we're doing. Imagine your fingers are legs and you're like rollerblading on your cheeks. Glide, 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 glide. And depending on your skin type, your skin tone, you might get redness. Like I have redness coming up just from like the touch. That's normal. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Also, ideally your hands are clean, but I didn't really warn you about this. So here we are. It feels really good, doesn't it? So then we're going to stretch out and up. So we can take our whole hands for this. It's a little easier. So take like 3 of your fingers. I need like room for my elbows. Stretch them to the side underneath your eyes. So you're not anywhere on those lids. You're down. You're not like pushing your eyes. And you're going to stretch outward. Like your nose is getting stretched. Everything's getting stretched. Until you feel like, oh, I can't do it anymore. Switch towards up and push your fingers all the way back to the back of your skull. Just give yourself a little scalp massage. And then we're just going to take our hands, put them into a little fist. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. We're just going to awaken our Meridian Points. If you've ever done tapping, this is like the points you use to do tapping with, emotional freedom technique. But it's like acupuncture points, meridian lines, energy centers that help open up the flow in our body. So just like gently tapping your veins, your wrists together where your veins are. Then we're going to take all of our fingers, not the thumbs, but all of our fingers, and just create like a little M shape, a little downwards U, or no, what is this? An N? We're going to tap the top of your head. So wherever your hairline is, your scalp, you're going to tap the top of your head. This one might feel intense. Some of these might feel intense. But you're not putting pressure. The intensity comes from like the reflex zones, like the nerves and all the connections there. It's not like you're tapping super hard. Don't put a lot of pressure. Then we're going to take our fingers again, and we're going to place them right above our eyebrows in the center of our forehead. And we're just going to tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. I want you guys to be able to see. Now, underneath the eyes where we were doing that massage before, take your 2 fingers, tap, tap, tap here. Awaken the energy. Then our Cupid's bow underneath our nose, 2 fingers, right above your lip, tap, tap, tap. The beginning of your chin, right underneath your lip, tap, tap, tap. Now you're going to look for right around your collarbones. You can take all your hands or just your 4 fingers and tap, tap, tap here. This is like a grief point, an intense point. In acupuncture, they talk about grief coming up here. So if you're feeling a lot of grief, sometimes it can be helpful to massage this area. It can be intense, but it can be helpful. And then again, tapping the wrist, completing the circuit, the cycle. I want to have you place one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly button. Just feeling how you feel in the moment. How do you feel? One more deep breath here together. And release out the mouth. Thank you. So we have finished our meditation practice for today. I hope you enjoyed some of those more physical exercises. And if you did, let me know, and I will definitely incorporate more into our future meditations. I really just feel like it's helpful to have, some like connection to the body, at least for my experience. And I also just love how we can heal our physical through our face. It's just so fascinating. Thank you for joining me for Arrive Day 11. I will be uploading and saving this video. So do it again. Come back to it if you only saw part of it. And I will be back tomorrow for day 12 of the meditation series. I am just feeling really grateful to be able to do this work. And thank you guys for sharing your space and your time with me. So I will see you tomorrow. And drink more water. Drink more. Drink more water, please. Okay, bye. I love you.